Hi, welcome to Fortune Cookies. I'm here again with my friend Janice.
Hi.
She's doing BTS behind us, so we're going to have behind the scenes footage too. So we're continuing with our theme of the Stranger Things castmates. So yesterday we did Gaten Matarazzo. Today, I got his name right. Today we're going to do Sadie Sink. So, you know, we were looking up in the news and there's not a lot of news about what's going on with her. But Janice, what do you think of her? What do you think of Sadie Sink?
I adore her. I'm hoping she's going to be like the next Nicole Kidman.
Ooh.
You know?
Oh, I got chills when you said that. Oh, like that's a cool thing.
I see her having that range.
So since there's nothing like really going on with her, like presently that they're like really pumping into the news, maybe we'll take a look at that. We'll do some like long range career vibe, but a little bit about her. So one of the things that I thought was very interesting is that she almost didn't get the role. So at 14, they thought she was too old for the role. She actually begged and pleaded for it. But the reason why was because of the way the girls mature. Janice, we know all about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, girls will mature at different rates, and she was 14, so they wanted to make sure that she still appeared as young as necessary, and there would be some sustain on her looking as young as necessary for as long as necessary. She did start out in theater just like Gatton, and she played a young Queen Elizabeth II, which I thought was great in the audience. I didn't know that about her. She is a vegetarian. Good for her. And her first kiss was on screen with Caleb McLaughlin. So, and that was also, I did find this out. I know we didn't talk about it before we started rolling, Janice, but that was unscripted. That was an unscripted kiss. Yeah, they had talked about it, and I think she had said she wasn't comfortable with it. I think he wasn't comfortable with it, and then as the scene, it just kind of organically came about, which I think is fantastic. Fantastic. Better than that Johnny Depp, Amber Heard organic relationship that came out of the Rum Diaries. But so let's take a look at some of the long range career goals for her. Again, if it is your first time here, welcome. I hope you enjoy the stay. If you're a repeat offender, thank you so much for being here and supporting my channel. Of course, please like, share, and subscribe. That helps my channel grow and helps get exposure. And if you would like to get your own magical reading, please look at the link in the description below. You can book an appointment with me to do a live reading by Zoom, or you can get a video reading if you're shy or if you're outside of my time zone. And with that, let's see what long range future is going to be for Sadie Sink. I'm hoping that I can read her well. You know, I get Max. I get the whole Max character. I have not like watched any videos of her. I really have no sense of her own like external personality. I really don't know anything about her. I do think she's adorable though. So let's see. And she's growing into a gorgeous young woman, like really gorgeous. So long range. We're going to do a lot of cards on this one. Long range, long range, long range. Oh. Huh. So this is interesting. I'm immediately getting the sense that acting is not something that she is going to do long term.
You're freaking me out. That is literally the first thought that came in my head.
See? Janice is reading the cards too. Janice is one of my apprentice tarot students. So I am not getting the sense that she's going to be an actor primarily as she gets older. She's going to go more into direction. She's going to go more into the behind the scenes. She likes that. Now, don't get me wrong. I think she's still going to act, but there's going to be something about not having roles available, certain types of characters that are not going to be available, and she's going to want to infuse that into Hollywood. Very, very interesting. How about that,
Yeah.
Janice? You saw the same thing
I know,
I did.
and you know, I don't usually trust my gut instinct in that sense, but there was just something telling me, like, I think she's gonna, with all of the madness of the Stranger Things banana-ness, I think she's gonna think, I don't think all this attention, the scene, the media is not really for me.
She's not into, what I'm getting from here is she's not into this glamour.
Mm-hmm.
So the glamour is fun. It's a fun night out, but it's not a fun lifestyle for her. That's totally what I'm getting. Are you picking that up too?
100%.
All right. So, oh, and there's the boyfriend, husband. There's our spouses. Oh, a lot of suitors here. Oh, there's a lot of suitors here. So watch out for the magic man, okay? So there's going to be, for her, there's going to be a guy that you know, is fairly high profile, fairly, you know, well endowed in terms of ducats.
You're reading my mind right now.
Am I really? I'm not reading your mind. You're reading the cards.
The first thing that came to my mind is a Bo John Derek
I don't know.
situation.
Bo John Derek? Okay, Bo, okay, yeah, okay.
You know Bo Derek, the actress.
I know who Bo Derek is.
John
She's still
Derek.
alive?
Yes. And her, well, now deceased husband, John Derek, where she was the chanteuse, so to speak, you know, and then he was more the dominant, the director, the photographer, you know, and she became more of, like, you know, his, I don't want to say arm piece. I mean, she has.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
But,
so there's going to be one guy that does that. Be careful. There are going to be a lot of suitors that come along. She's going to be very much in demand as she gets older. I don't think that she's going to settle down until much later, like early 30s, late 20s, early 30s. We got some time for this. She doesn't have to. She's not in a rush. That's the thing. She's like completely not in a rush. Like this, she does not have that princess fantasy where I'm going to go to the Oscars, I'm going to wear a beautiful dress, I'm going to get married, I'm going to walk down the aisle. She doesn't have that weird fantasy. There's possibly like her own production studio. There's, you know, a lot of young women talk about empowerment and talk about breaking through the glass ceiling or breaking the mold or breaking, you know, through gender barriers and assigned career tracks in different industries. She's one that's actually going to do it. She's going to forge directly ahead. And, you know, she's like a 0Fs kind of girl, which is kind of cool. I know the Max character is as well, but she certainly is personally. Again, I don't know very much about her. Had to look up a bunch of things. But I think we're going to have to keep an eye on her and see if this whole direction thing happens. So
I can see her doing sort of a Jodie Foster thing where she gets out of the limelight, goes to like Yale or somewhere, Yale drama maybe, whatever, and then kind of comes back into the spotlight.
Let's see if that's going to happen. Are we going to see a break? Are we going to see a Sora in the career? All my musicians right now are going, everyone else is Googling that. It's a dramatic pause, people. Yes, I think we're going to see a dramatic pause. I think she wants to let the madness from Stranger Things die down for a little while. She's going to let the madness die down. She's going to let other people take, you know, I'm getting the sense she's just really good head on her shoulders. So her thinking is Joseph Quinn is taking off. Millie Bobby Brown is taking off. Gatton's doing a whole bunch of things. We'll get to everybody else, but she's like, I'm gonna let them take the lead on this. I'm just gonna hang back, and then I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna do my own thing eventually. There's a lot of thinking that's going on right now. She's got a lot of options, and there's a lot of thinking that's going on with her. And the cool thing is that she's not thinking with other people. She's thinking, are you getting this? She's thinking on her own. This is, really self-driven destiny. So I like this girl. She's one to watch. So what's our advice for her? Let's flip a few cards and give her some advice. Not that like people take advice from tarot readers, whatever. Celebrities.
I see this crew is kind of like the resurgence of the 80s Brat Pack.
Yeah.
Kids, and they are at a crossroads where this Stranger Things is giving these opportunities where they can go one way or the other. They're going to either go the Corey Feldman way, or they're going to go the Jodie Foster way. So let's hope.
So don't settle for less than what you want. Okay. So the sky's the limit. Break the glass ceiling, but kind of do that wish list and accept that you can go beyond the wish list. No, what is it that Dr. Venkman said? No fee is too high. Set the bar as high as you'd like. You can get there. She has excellent negotiation skills. She absolutely has an edge on anyone, any studio, any deal that she's cutting. She's got an edge. She's super, super foxy and crafty. And there are going to be people that do try and take advantage of her, and it's going to be because she stands alone. But the weird thing is that she's more powerful the more alone she stands. She doesn't have to walk in the room with an attorney, a manager, and an agent. She just walks in by herself, and she's boom. She has a very big presence. And I say this to clients sometimes when I do readings for them. I go, you have just like a very big, I don't want to say aura because it's not their aura, but it's just their spirit. It's just very large. And it's those people that walk in the room and, immediately people are either drawn to looking at them or drawn to engaging them and talking with them. She's one of those people that draws intelligent conversations to her, that draws that if she has to talk to a table full of executives or producers, the smartest one is the one there's a direct line to her. It's just very, very good for her. So she's not happy not knowing where the direction is going. Listen, you're 20 years old. Janice and I were 20 years old at one point, so the world is ahead of you. You're not too old. Don't worry. I remember when I got married at 27, I was like, I almost got dealt the old maid card. Holy crow, 27 is so young. There's plenty of time there. The spirit and the work ethic and trying to get out there and do things and make things happen. I get it. There's time though, sit back, relax, and you got to wait for the magic to come through the door. This Stranger Things thing has to die down for you. Because otherwise the people that you're going to speak to are going to be hung up on the Max character, and they're going to be hung up on the acting aspect of it and not on the direction. If she becomes a director, I'm going to freak out. But with that, I think we are good to go on Sadie Sink. What do we do next, Janice? Who should be next? I'm going to do more readings tomorrow. I was going to save her for last. So,
okay. I would like to look into the actor who played Billy, because I saw that he was in a couple of new things. Yeah.
Do you know that he actually had to lose weight and stop working out to play Billy because he's like way too ripped out in real life?
Yeah.
So hubba. My husband hated when he was on. So thank you everybody for being here. I will see you tomorrow. Actually, we'll do Billy tomorrow. We're gonna do Billy tomorrow. So everybody, please like, share, subscribe. Again, if you want to get a reading from me, book it down below. Would love to see some of you all. We're going into the Halloween season, so what winds up happening is I get really, really booked up. I get parties that book up. So, you know, especially if you guys are fans here and you've been supporting my channel, I want to make sure I get you to the front of the line. But as we get closer to Halloween, you know, I get more and more bookings. So I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you so much. Again, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all tomorrow.